Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Friendly Conference for invitation to lead number 2025-04. So before we officially start, may I call on Engineer Joshua Pedro for our opening prayer.
Tuloy po tayo lahat. Manalangin po tayo. Panginoon, salamat po sa umagang ito sa iyong pag-iingat po sa amin, sa pagpunta po sa amin sa opisina. Salamat po namin yung pong pagsama at pinugay sa aming pong private conference yung umaga. O po yung bigay ng kaunawaan po sa aming mga pag-uusapan. Salamat po. Ingatan niyo rin po yung aming po mga kasamahan kung ano na patungo din po dito. Salamat po sa pangalan ni Jesus.
So let's have the roll call of attendees for this morning. Let's start with Engineer Jude Alger Lasso.
Present.
Engineer Joshua Quinto.
Present po.
Engineer Son Malabulyo.
Present.
Engineer Chris Yusel Fleque.
Morning po. Present.
Engineer Precious Marie Deselio. Engineer Joan C. Malcale. Engineer Rosmond M. Fulo.
Present po.
Miss Imelda Yu Constantino. Miss Jamaila Barsha. Si Sir Virgilio Tanda. Sir Feliciano Tanda.
Present.
From Barangay Bayog. Engineer Jimmy Lacan.
Present po.
And may I also call on those who are via Zoom. Mr. Leonardo S. Montano. Engineer Princess Desameros.
Present po, good morning.
Engineer Raymond Muya.
Present. Good morning.
Ma'am Virna Ordeliano.
Good morning po, present.
Okay, that's all. And our Vice Chairperson for the back, Ma'am Jane.
Present po, good morning.
To officially start our debate, may I call on our back Vice Chairperson, Ma'am Jane Garcia.
Again, good morning po sa ating lahat and welcome po from our representatives from Bayog po for witnessing the private conference. So for today, our procurement activity again is a private conference of invitation to lead number 2025-04. We have a total of 5 projects starting with 25 PI 0067, repair rehabilitation of DPWH building phase 5, Barangay Bambang, Laguna, with ABC of 1,800,000 pesos. 25 PI 0068, rehabilitation of drainage, Barangay Macabling, Rosa, Laguna, with ABC of 4,950,000 pesos. 25 PI 0069, construction of drainage structure, Barangay Bayog, Laguna, with ABC of 6,930,000 pesos. 25 PI 0070, construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Calendola, San Pedro, Laguna, with ABC of 7,425,000 pesos. And lastly, 25 PI 0071, construction of drainage canal, Maitim, Mabacan, RIS, Laguna, with ABC of 14,700,000 pesos. So let's proceed with the presentation of each project po. Maybe ask the representatives and the other concerns to raise their concerns after the presentation of each project. Thank you po.
Hello po, good morning po. First project po natin is titled Repair Rehabilitation of DPWH Building Phase 5, Barangay Bambang, Las Banos, Laguna. Located at Barangay Bambang, Las Banos, Laguna. Project information po natin, dimension 14.40 meters by 12.28 meters. Project description po natin is repair of hindi ko napunta. ABC 1.8 million, source of fund DEO, project duration 90 calendar days. Bali, project description po natin is replacement po ng doors and windows, ceiling, and tiles po. Project location po. Scope of works or program of works po natin is provision of photographs, part B, project sign billboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization and demobilization, general scaffolding, shoring and netting, part C, earthwork, removal of structure and obstruction po, reinforced concrete, structural concrete, part A po, finishing and other civil works, plumbing fixtures, ceiling, wall, carpentry and joinery works, finishing hardware, aluminum glass window, sliding type, frames, jambs, seals, heads, transoms and millions, doors, wood panel, glass and glazing, waterproofing, glass tiles and trims, unglazed tiles, synthetic granite tiles, painting works, masonry, concrete, painting works, masonry wood. Part F po, electrical, conduits, boxes and fittings, wires and wiring devices, lighting fixtures. Part G, mechanical ventilating system. Ito po yung perspective plan po natin sa office po ni Lily. Nandiyan po yung mismong office, yung bedroom, yung pantry, tsaka po yung CR po. Ito po yung floor plan natin. Ceiling layout. Sa pantry po, sa mismong DE po, tsaka po sa CR po. Ito lang po yung ibang section po ng ating floor plan. Dito po is yung schedule po ng doors and windows. Ayun lang po. Any questions po?
Good morning po. For our next project, 25 DI 0068, Rehabilitation of Drainage, Barangay Macabling, Santa Rosa City, Laguna. Project information, project allocation of 5 million, EBC of 4,950,000. EO of 1%, which is equivalent to 50,000, and the duration of 120 calendar days. Scope of works is rehabilitation of drainage, box canal. Site location po. Bale, dun lang po tayo magko-construct sa mismo katabi lang po ng barangay hall ng Macabling. And dudugtong lang po dun sa existing na project po nung 2023 rin po. Po yung site photos. And summary of quantities. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Provision of field office for the engineer. provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of progress photographs, Part B, other general requirements, project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mob demob. Part C, earthworks, removal of actual structures of structure, 0.15 meter thick PCCP, removal of structures and obstruction, and structure excavation. Part F, bridge construction, reinforcing steel grade 40 and 60, structural concrete and lean concrete. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures, curb and gutter, and metal frames and gratings. And for the minimum equipment, backhoe with breaker, dump truck, bar cutter, bar bender, concrete vibrator, one bagger mixer, and welding machine. For the typical section, bale, dun po sa may manhole, magkakaroon lang po ng trench. And then, meron po siyang cast iron po na cover. And dun po naman sa natitirang alignment, magkakaroon na lang po ng curb and gutter. Ito po yung magiging design ng trench drain. Yun lang po, thank you.
Good morning po. Sa ating pong next project with contract ID 25DI 0069 construction of drainage structure Barangay Bayog, Los Banos, Laguna. Ang project allocation po ay 7 million approved. Budget for the contract 6,930,000. EO po na 70,000 na 1% po. Duration of 150 calendar days. Ang scope of works, construction of drainage. So sa ating pong project location, mag-i-start po ito sa tapat po mismo ng barangay. Ito po, medyo maliit lang po yung... So tapat po ng barangay hall, papunta po dito sa may... Base po dito is Sky Store po. Yung way po, papunta po dito. So, ang length, yun po yung... Ang side po natin ay left side. Papunta po dito sa paangat po. Hindi po papunta dun sa may right side ng Bayog Barangay Hall. So ito po yung project layout. So sa timbong quantities ay for the from facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, bridge construction, drainage and slope protection structures at miscellaneous structures. Gaya po nung kanina pong project, dito po sa minimum equipment required ay backhoe with breaker, dump truck, bar cutter, bar bender, concrete vibrator, one bagger mixer, welding machine. Sa ating pong typical plan, same din po nung kanina na 1 by 1 po yung magiging clear span po o clear distance po nung drainage na meron din pong trench dito po sa tabi. So, ito po yung kanya pong sa site validation po, ito po, kung makita po natin yung una pong picture, yan po yung tapat po mismo ng barangay hall. Tapos yung second picture po, yun na po yung paangat po nung papunta po dun sa left side po ng Bayog barangay hall po. So kung may tanong po. Thank you po.
Sir.
Yes po. Opo.
Nagtulog sa amin yung side na lugar ano po.
Po.
So, kasi kami po, hindi mo kasi sa background, kami po, ano yung mga tawag ng barangay. Yung mga nagkita doon, yung sa yung lugar. Yung po siya yung tapat ng barangay yun. Diretso po po sa lugar, kung siya marami sa simaan. Yung po pagkakaalam ko. Hindi ko ba yung lugar na yung side?
Tama po yung pinarsan po namin. Apo.
Ano po kayo kumagaling?
Ang kasama po namin, sir, ay yung pong representative po ni Kapitan, saka po representative po ni Kongro, si si Sir Alan po. Yes po. Yes po.
Kasi kung kumagaling sabi sa akin, gusto mo nang yung speaking nila. Kaya tinuro ko doon, kung malapit si Barangay Hall sa pa, may tindahan doon, yun yung Canal.
Apo.
Yun po yung lugar.
Apo. Same po. Apo. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Calendola, pre. Bukas na ba to? Hindi, bubuko eh. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Ako po si Jude Lasso from Planning. Discuss ko po itong 25 DI-70, Construction Completion of Multipurpose Building Barangay Calendola, San Pedro City, Laguna. May project allocation po tayo na 7,500,000 pesos, ABC of 7,425,000, EO po niya is 1%, equivalent to 75,000. Duration is 150 calendar days. Area po is 16 by 7.5. General scope po natin is construction of 2-story multipurpose building. So ito po yung ating site sa may barangay hall po mismo ng Calendola. Ito po yung ating geotag na coordinates. Ito po yung ating site photo. Bali, ito po yung ating pong ide-demolish ito. And ito pong bubong dito sa part na to. Ito po yung ating program of works. Minimum equipment. So, summary of quantities. Bali, complete naman po tayo sa part A, facilities for the engineer. So, meron po tayong field office, furnitures, progress photographs. Part B, other general requirements, permits, billboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization, and general scaffolding, ramps. Ang ramps po natin is for BP 344 compliance. Sa part C naman po, earthwork, meron po tayong i-remove na trees. So, dalawang 301 to 500 mm diameter. May isang 501 to 750 mm diameter. And yun nga po, yung nabanggit ko kanina, meron po tayong removal of structures. Then ito po, mga typical po nating items sa earthwork and reinforced concrete. Para naman po sa part E, finishing and other civil works, meron po complete po tayo sa plumbing. Meron po tayong ceiling, finishing hardware, aluminum glass window, sliding, awning and fixed type. Frames, door flash, flash door, wood panel door, flashing, roofing, tiles, painting works, plastering, CHB insulation, and roof framing works. So, railing po, dito po na-include yung ating compliance to BP 344 tulad po ng stair nosing, electrical and mechanical. So, ito po yung ating ground floor plan. So, ito po yung nasa may part kanina na may stage. I-retain lang po natin yan. Maglalagay lang po tayo dito ng pundasyon po para po sa magiging roof deck sa taas niyan. So, dito po tayo from bago pong building. And ito po yung ating second floor. Yun nga po, ito kanina, roof deck po. Ito po yung ating front elevation. So makikita po dito na ito po ay open. Ito po, left side elevation naman po, open po dito sa side na to, yung sa may court na kanina. Right side and rear side elevation. Yun lang po. Any question po?
Good morning po. For our last project po with contract ID number 25DI0071, construction of drainage canal, Maitim Creek, Mabacan RIS, Bay Laguna. For the project information, project allocation of 15 million. ABC for the contract is 14,700,000. EO of 2%, which is equivalent to 300,000. Duration of 180 calendar days. Then for the scope of work, we have construction of drainage open channel. Then ito pong green alignment po is yung ating i-construct na drainage po. So along MSR, tas ito pong maliit na creek going downstream po. Then for the summary of quantities, we have under Part A, construction of field office for the engineer, provisions of furnitures and fixtures for the office of the field. For the field office of the engineer, provision of progress photographs. Then under Part B, other general requirements, we have project billboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization. Under Part D, reinforced concrete, we have structural concrete, 3,000 PSI Class A, with curing of 28 days. Then lean concrete and reinforcing steel, grade 40. Then under Part L-A, earthworks, we have structure excavation, shoring, ribbing, and drain excavation, and lastly is embankment from Bayog. For the minimum equipment, we have backhoe, dump truck, bar cutter, bar bender, and concrete vibrator. Then ito po yung typical section po ng ating drainage. So weir type po siya na may bottom width of 3 meters and upper width of 4 meters and with depth of around 2 meters po. Then ito po yung site validation photos. Dito po sa left side is yung pa-downstream. Then dito po sa right side is yung pa-upstream. Pero mostly yung construction po natin is along downstream lang po. Then that's all po. Thank you po.
Thank you, presenters. Let's proceed to the next.
Good morning. So let's proceed to the discussion of the major category of works and pickup category. For the first project, 25DI0067, repair, rehabilitation of DPWH building, phase 5, Barangay Bambang, Banos, Laguna, with an ABC of 1,800,000 pesos only. For the major category of works, number 1 is the following is the major category of works. Number 2 are the similar category of works. Next, with the pickup license category C and D, license classification small p. Next project, 25DI0068, rehabilitation of drainage, Barangay Macabling, Santa Rosa City, Laguna, with an ABC of 4,950,000 pesos only. For the major category of works, number 1, major category of works. Number 2, similar category of works are as follows.
with a pickup license category C and D, license classification small b. Next project, 25DI0069, construction of drainage structure, Barangay Bayog, Los Baños, Laguna, with an ABC of 6,930,000 pesos only. For the major category of works, number 1 is the major category of works. Next are the similar category of works are as follows. With the pickup license category C and D, license classification small b. Next project, 25DI0070, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Calendola, San Pedro City, Laguna, with an ABC of 7,425,000 pesos only. With the major category of works, building, construction. Next are the similar category of works with an pickup license category C and D, license classification small b. Next project, 25DI0071, construction of drainage canal, Maitim Creek, Mabacan, RIS, Bay, Laguna, with an ABC of 14,700,000 pesos only. With a major category of works, flood control, construction, drainage, and next, similar category of works are as follows. With a pickup license category C and D, license classification small. Any question? If none, thank you.
So for the pre-bid conference for ITB number 2025-04, contract ID numbers 25DI0061 to 71. For the agenda, here are the following: project data, requirements for bidding documents, bid forms, technical and financial proposals, criteria for eligibility screening, preliminary, examination of bids, valuation of bids, and post-qualification. For the submission of bidding documents, the DPWH Laguna Second District Engineering Office will use non-discretionary pass or fail criteria and the eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. For the requirement of bidding documents, here are the following: instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, specification, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms. For letter A, eligibility requirements and technical component for envelope number 1. For the Class A documents, here are the following: legal documents, field debts registration certificate, technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, single largest completed contracts or the SLCC, special pickup license, bid security, project requirement, omnibus sworn statement, and for the financial documents, the NFCC. Valid Children's Registration Certificate, Platinum Membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For the technical documents, the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether they're similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. For the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules. The special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission of original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. For the project requirements are the following in letter A: organizational chart of the contract to be bid. For letter B, list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. For letter C, list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. The experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy services. Include the tax identification number of the key personnel as per compliance to the Department Order 98 Series of 2016. Include the contact number of the materials engineer. Accredited safety officer required upon the issuance of notice of award, subject to Department Order 98 Series of 2014, submission of construction safety and health program for the Department of Labor and Employment. First aider with certificate of training issued by Red Cross in compliance to the requirement for the approval of construction safety and health program required upon the issuance of notice of award, subject to the DEO 98 Series of 2014. Submission of construction, safety, and health program approved by the Department of Labor and Employment. The implementation of Section 3 of Department Order Number 118 Series of 2024 regarding the assignment of accredited contractors and consultants, project engineers to DPWH projects, which supersedes DO 94 Series of 2020 and DO 156 Series of 2023. For the assignment of contractors/consultants project engineers to DPWH projects, only accredited project engineers may be assigned to DPWH projects, subject to the following limits of assignment for regional/district offices. For the classification of PE2, the limits of assignment are the following: 10 contracts located with the same province for simultaneous assignments, each costing more than 150 million. For PE1, 11 contracts located within the same province of simultaneous assignments, each costing 100 million to 150 million. For the provisional project engineer, 10 contracts located within the same province, simultaneous assignment, each costing less than 100 million. For the Omnibus Sworn Statement, original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS as to acts to represent the bidder. For the net financial contracting capacity of or the NFCC of the bidder shall be used in the eligibility processing. Prospective bidder must have a NFCC at least equal to the ABC to be procured as follows: NFCC equals current assets minus current liabilities times 15. Value of portions of all outstanding works under the bidder's ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts to be started, which portions coincide with the contract to be bid. In the NFCC, the fixed factor of 15 shall be used in the computation of NFCC regardless of the contract duration. For the Class B documents, Special PICA Joint Venture License and Valid Joint Venture Agreement. If applicable, duly signed Joint Venture Agreement or the JVA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For letter B, for the financial envelope or envelope number 2, here are the following. For the financial bid form must be in accordance with the form prescribed. For the bill of quantities, bid prices in the bill of quantities. For the detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. For cash flow, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule. For the instruction to bidders, under ITB Clause 20 from bid data sheet or BDS, the bidder shall submit one original and 2 copies of the first technical and second financial components of its bid written in indelible ink and shall be signed by the bidder to its duly authorized representatives. Note that all envelopes shall A. Contain the name of the contract to be bid in capital letters. Letter B. Bear the name and address of the bidder in capital letters. Letter C. Be addressed to the procuring entity's bank. Letter D. Bear the specific contract identification of this bidding process. Letter E. Bear a warning, do not open before the date and time of the opening of bids. The bidder shall enclose the original eligibility/technical documents in one sealed envelope marked original technical component, and the original of their financial component in another sealed envelope marked original-financial component, sealing them all in an outer envelope marked original bid. Each copy of the first and second envelope shall be similarly sealed, duly marking the inner envelopes as copy number blank dash technical component and copy number blank dash financial component, and the outer envelope as copy number blank. Note, these envelopes containing the original and copies shall then be enclosed in one single envelope. The bid documents, technical and financial proposal, must be book-bounded or fastened at the left side with ear tag in A4 size of bond paper, font size 10 or up to 70 to 100% scale, with documentary stamps and paginated as per DEO number 90, series of 2002. Please refer to DEO number 11, series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment, and DEO 127, series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid.
Electronic submission and receipt of bids. Legal references. Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. GPPB Resolution Number 09-2020 dated May 7, 2020. Approving measures for the efficient conduct of procurement activities during a state of calamity or implementation of community quarantine or similar restrictions. Authorizing the submission and receipt of bids through electronic means or email. 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. Electronic submission and receipt of bids procedures. Number 1. Post the invitation to bid and bidding documents. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Must be posted in the DPWH and PhilJet's website and at any conspicuous place for 7 calendar days per Section 21 of IRR of RA 9184. Number 2. Create the contract ID folder in the eBid portal. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Shall be done under posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents. The folder name should be consistent with the contract ID scheme provided under DO number 33 series of 2018. Here are the examples. Number 3. Purchase the bidding documents. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Section 17.4 and Appendix 8 guidelines on the sale of bidding documents of the IRR of RA 9184. Number 4. Send the proof of purchase of bidding documents, official receipt. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3A of DO number 87, series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID underscore, contract ID underscore, official receipt.pdf. Email subject format. Official receipt for contract ID. Must be in PDF. Must be sent prior to the deadlines of submission of bids. Only bidders with system accepted proof of payment shall be allowed to submit their electronic bids. Here are the examples. Number 5. Send the electronic bid. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3D, number 3E, number 3I, and number 3M of DO number 87, series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore b.zip or .rar/7z. Email subject format. Bid submission of contract ID. Must be in a password-protected archive format. Shall be contained 2 password-protected archive files. The technical and the financial proposal. Number 6. Send the electronic bid if split into 2 due to attachment file size limitation of the email service provider used. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3I of DO number 87, series of 2020. Email subject format. Bid submission 1/2 for contract ID number. Bid submission 2/2 for contract ID. Here are the examples. Electronic bid, main archive file. Under these are technical proposal archive folder and the financial proposal archive folder. Under the technical proposal archive folder is the technical proposal folder, and under the technical proposal folder is the technical documents PDF. Under the financial proposal archive folder is the financial proposal folder, and under this is the financial documents PDF. Number 7. Send the bid modification, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3J and number 3M of DO number 87, series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore bid underscore modification underscore x.zip or rar/.7z. Email subject format. Bid modification X for contract ID number, where X represents the number of bid modification submitted. Must be in a password-protected archive format. Number 8. Send the letter of non-participation, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3K of DO number 87, series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore non-participation.pdf. Email subject format. Non-participation for contract ID must be in PDF. Number 9. Send the letter of bid withdrawal, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3L of DO number 87, series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore bid withdrawal.pdf. Email subject format. Bid withdrawal for contract ID must be in PDF. Number 10. Close the contract ID folder in eBid portal. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item number 3G of DO number 87, series of 2020. Rename the contract ID folder in eBid portal to contract ID underscore closed on the deadline of submission and receipt of bids. Number 11. Download the bids from the eBid portal to the local computer. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A, DO number 87, series of 2020. Number 12. Provide the password for the main archive file, electronic bid and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item 5A of DO 98, DO number 87 series of 2020 should only be disclosed verbally in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidder shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password, except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanction under DO number 17, series of 2015 or 3-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. Number 13. Open the main archive, electronic bid, and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of IRR of RA 9184. Number 14. Provide the password for the financial proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A of DO 98, number 87 series of 2020 shall only be disclosed verbally in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidder shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password, except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanction under DO number 17, series of 2015, 3-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. And last, number 15. Open the financial proposal archive file. Back Secretariat. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of IRR of RA 9184.
So for the schedule of for ITB number 2025-04, the deadline for submission of bids on or before February 26, 2025 at 9 a.m. Opening of bids immediately after the deadline of submission at DPWH Laguna 2nd DEO. New conference room, Barangay Bambang, Banos, Laguna. So the bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat through for manual submission, DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office, Barangay Bambang, Banos, Laguna, or for electronic submission, kindly send it to electronicbids_laguna2@dpwh.gov.ph. If no questions from the prospective bidders and or attendees, please be informed that the above mentioned required bidding documents are posted and available at DPWH website and field desk for your reference and guidance. So that's all for today. Thank you and God bless.